Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So
Not at all, Milton.
good. Please, take this money any...
Good.
Last time this epidemic was difficult.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll...
Many thanks, Doctor.
I'm all right. 'Alright. Don't waste your time with me. 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 'Alright. Don't waste your time
Good evening, madam. Can I help you? I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of...
What can you tell me?
Not much to say.
May I ask if...
I'm a teacher by profession.
Are you really that rich?
Yes, thanks to my...
What do you think of your reception?
I have had the uttermost reservation.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcome.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious...
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic.
She charged you.
Yes, and I paid without
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Don't waste your time with me.
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
Well, Dr. Swan's...
Not in an official
How is the duty...
Everybody works until they can't. If...
What about medical protocol?
Dr. Reed, we don't have the money and
For how long?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911. A few months.
And before you arrived?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Well, Dr.
Not...
What can you tell me about our patients here at Pembroke?
This hospital was founded to help the East End poor and needy. But since the war and the quarantine, we've had all manner of folk.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers.
What can you tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane?
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control.
It seemed to be for a while, but that was only...
I'll see you later. It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area...
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swan.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but
Forgive me.
thank you.
Very
Please.
The Pembroke only survived.
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that it...
And you would like me to eradicate it?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Anne...
This is no time for self-pity. It is the last thing our patients need.
How can we be sure we're making a difference?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me...
The pleasure is...
I hope you're more disposed to answer...
You must have countless questions.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed.
I'll take care of it.
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is...
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What is this? Who are you?
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am...
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
Harriet Jones.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones...
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to...
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
I met him in New York once.
if only there were more of us. Less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
Did he really?
All members of staff have already read about your new blood
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Do you know if any of the
The people who work here...
Tell what Dr. Tippett did.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have...
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really...
Perhaps you did it with...
You mean you've never made a...
How are...
Not...
Sorry,
Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but... How do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the...
I've never heard of...
Have you seen...
I've never heard...
I'm not familiar with all the staff.
Brilliant professionals. Most of them.
Most of them.
It would be inappropriate for...
Nurse Brannigan.
No. I may disagree with some
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself.
Goodbye, nurse.
You are going to reveal...
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, it's a euphemism.
Pepper, I know you're...
Yes? Milton.
I have no intention of reporting you.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton...
How would you describe...
It's serious.
Nurse Hawkins.
I wish I could...
You...
So...
How long have you...
Or long enough.
You... How is the...
Not well.
Why does...
I don't know.
Why is...
Milton's not the...
What can you tell me about the strange man?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew.
She could have been telling the truth.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
No matter...
Who says I don't care?
What can...
Let me...
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more...
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
This place is full of sickness and...
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure...
Do you ever think about that?
The wound he gave me will make sure...
That man was... What did... Only...
I'm the...
How is your...
This is just...
What's...
Come on, Doctor.
But you're alive.
What are you expecting?
What's wrong?
That
I see.
The nurse...
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky.
How long do you think you can...
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc.
We can't escape.
I ain't afraid of death.
And who are you?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys.
I'll leave.
Dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this.
Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe.
What must I do? What must I do? This isn't even my neighborhood.
No one is here. Relax.
Please, sir. I need help back.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir.
How long have you been...
I can't go there. Too many rats.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. Ask... This is a...
We were looking...
What can you tell me about...
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Where was your...
He went down by...
What can you tell me about your...
His name is Os...
I have all...
Thank you.
Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
breathe! Can't breathe! I don't want to die here! I want to see the sky! Feel the fresh air!
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I...
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out!
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me...
Yes,
Good. Now leave this